afternoon to everyone. So today we shall start the chapter subject plus verb agreement, that is also known as syntax. Once I would like to ask you if my voice is audible. If it is audible, write down yes in chat box. If my voice is audible to all of you, write down yes in chat box. Let me know or you can reply. Okay. Write down first of all definition of syntax or subject plus verb agreement. Syntax is that part of grammar. Syntax is that part of grammar which shows the exact use of verb according to subject and its number. Let us define what is subject plus verb agreement. As you can see, the name is subject plus verb agreement. Subject plus verb agreement. It means subject agrees with verb or verb agrees with subject. In this chapter, we learn how we can make our subject agree with verb or we can make verb agree with subject. It means when subject agrees with verb or verb agrees with subject, our sentence is correct. And if they don't agree, either subject or verb, they don't agree, it means our sentence is incorrect. Is it clear to everyone? Did you understand what I told you? Write down yes if you understood. If you have understood, write down yes in chat box. Or you want I should make understand once again? I said in the chapter of subject plus verb agreement, we learn how can subject make agree with verb or how verb agrees with subject. It means subject should be agreed with verb or verb must agree with subject. If they don't, then your sentence is incorrect. If no, then sentence is incorrect. In other words, we can say the syntax is that part of grammar. Syntax or subject plus verb agreement, both are the same. So we can say syntax is that part of grammar which shows the exact use of verb, according to subject and its number. In Hindi, syntax is called वाक्य विचार. वाक्य विचार. तो सिंटेक्स जो है व्याकरण का वो भाग है in which syntax is that part of grammar which shows the exact use, जो use का बिल्कुल सही तरीका बताता है. Exact use of verb according to subject and its number. यानी कि सब्जेक्ट और नंबर के अनुसार वर्ब को एग्री करना हो. यानी according to subject and number we use our verb. If our verb is used according to subject and number, our sentence is correct. If verb is not used according to subject and number, then our sentence is incorrect. For example, Ram is a good boy. In place of that, I say Ram are a good boy. So here the verb are does not agree with subject Ram. So subject is incorrect. Did you understand now? Please reply, did you understand or not? Yes, sir. Okay. Just all of you, have you written or not? I think it will be better if you note it down also in your copy. That will be better. Okay, please all of you also on your video. Please all of you also on your video. As I have on my video, why not you? What is the problem with you people? Everyone. Ansita, Sakshi, Priyansu. If you are really attending the class, please on your video and let me see what you people are doing. You are listening to me or not? Aditya, very good. Priyanshu Sharma, Saurabh, Ayushi, good. And you people try to reply. You always write in chat box. What is that? Don't you have tongue? Don't you have mouth? When I ask question, you should reply to me. Priyanshu, oh, very smiling. Ansita, Sakshi, Saloni, good. Okay, so let us understand the rules one by one. I think everyone has noted down the description of syntax of subject plus verb agreement. Have you noted it down? Have all of you noted down? Say yes or no. Yes, sir. Very good. So let us start. Actually, syntax or subject plus verb agreement is a set of rules. This tell us how to make agree subject with verb or verb agree with subject. The first rule goes to you. Note it down. When two subjects are added by and when two subjects are added by and of course we use plural verb. You have already studied it in class 8. In class 8 and in class 9 you have already studied subject plus verb agreement. So this is just like a recap or revision you can say. So in the first rule we come to know when two subjects are added by and we use plural verb. For example, Ram and Syam are friends. Ram and Syam are friends. In this sentence, you will find there are two subjects. One is Ram and another is Syam. That is why the plural verb are has been used here. But there are some subjects which are two in number, but they are used together, and because of their use, they are not considered two different ones, but they considered a single one, and that is why they take a singular one. For example, bread and butter. So they are always used together. They go parallel. That is why they are considered a single one. Now we will say bread and butter is my breakfast. I am not saying bread and butter are my breakfast. I will say bread and butter is my breakfast. You may ask question why have we used here is. Ram and Syam are friends because there are two objects subjects there. But in bread and butter also we have two subjects, but we have used here is. The reason is that they are always used together, and that is why they are long use or as they go parallel. That is why they are considered a single one. And not only bread and butter, there are so many parallel words which always take singular verb. For example, time and tide waits for none. Singular verb. Rice and pulse is my food. Horse and carriage is standing outside. Wine and soda was given to everyone. So in all these sentences, you will find there are two subjects. In spite of that, a singular verb has been used. What is the reason? The reason that they are always used together and they are so close to each other that they cannot be differentiate. They cannot be considered different ones. They are considered a single one. And this is the reason that they take a singular verb. If this rule number 1 is clear, write down yes in chat box. Let me know you have understood this rule number 1. If rule number 1 is clear to all of you, write down yes in chat box. IOC, yes sir. Very good. Kausal Kishore, yes. Now rule number 2. Let us understand what is rule number 2. Rule number 2 tells us when two subjects are added by a preposition of. When two subjects are added by a preposition of. Here we are not talking about all prepositions. We are talking about a preposition that is of. So when two subjects are added by a preposition of, verb is used according to first subject. According to first subject. For example, the rules of grammar. The rules of grammar, in this sentence you will find there are two subjects, rules and grammar. Rules, that is plural, and grammar, that is singular. But verb will be used here according to the first subject, not according to the second subject. So what verbs will be used here, singular verb or plural verb? Please reply to me. The rules of grammar dot dot dot, not easy. The rules of grammar dot dot dot, not easy. What will you feel here, singular verb or plural verb? Please reply in chat box. Please reply in chat box if you have understood. Verb will be singular or plural? Or means plural verb. Very good. Because rules, this is a plural word, and verb will be used according to the first subject, so verb will be plural. Bilkul correct. The smell of flowers. The smell of flowers dot dot dot, very sweet. What will you feel here? The smell of flowers dot dot dot, very sweet. First subject is smell, second is flowers. What verb will be supplied here? Write down your answer in chat box. Let me know. Plural. Aditya Kumar. No. Singular. Yes. You can see, my dear, the first subject is singular. Smell. Smell is singular. Flowers, that is plural. But that is second subject. And here we will use verb according to the first subject. The smell of flowers is so sweet. The smell of flowers is so sweet. Good. Everyone has answered correctly except a single one. Let us see another rule, rule number 3. When two subjects are added by, when two subjects are added by, in addition to, with, along with, like this type of words, in that situation, verb is used according to the first subject. For example, the captain with his soldiers. The captain with his soldiers. In this sentence, you will find there are two subjects. The first subject is captain, that is singular one, and the second one soldiers, that is plural one. And both subjects are added by with. I have already told you, if two subjects are added by with, along with, together with, in addition to, this type of words, sentence, in this sentence verb will be used according to the first subject. So the captain with his soldiers was killed. Was killed. Food in addition to clothes. Food in addition to. In addition to means ke alawa. Food in addition to clothes. Clothes. Blank. Necessary. Applied here. Singular. Deepsika has please reply the answer now. Food in addition to clothes. Food in addition to clothes. Blank. Dot dot dot. Necessary. What verb will be supplied? Singular or plural? Singular. Deepsika has replied singular. Quite right. Because in this sentence you can see there are two subjects, food, that is singular, and clothes, that is plural. But verb is used according to the first subject. So of course verb will be singular. All of you have answered correctly. Very good. Rudra Pandey. Singular verb. So we can say food in addition to clothes is necessary. Food in addition to clothes is necessary. Quite right. So, okay, let us see next one. When there are two subjects in a sentence, listen to me carefully, when there are two subjects in a sentence, one is added by a determiner and another is without determiner. One is added by determiner and another is without determiner. In that situation, verb is used as a singular verb. But when both subjects are added by determiners, verb must be plural. For example, the principal and teacher. Two subjects are here, principal and teacher. Principal is added by a determiner, the, but teacher is without any determiner. The principal and teacher is standing there, is standing there. But in another sentence, the principal and the teacher. Again, you see the same sentence, the same subjects, but both are added by determinants. In the first sentence, only one subject was added by determiner, but in the second subject, both subjects are added by determiner. The principal and the teacher are standing there. Are standing there. Now you may ask, why is it so? What is the difference in both of these two sentences? Yes, in first sentence singular and second plural. Devsika, quite right. But why does it happen so? I just try to make it clear. I try to make you understand. When there are two subjects in a sentence and one is added by determiner and another is without determiner, it means we are talking about a singular person. Here persons are not two, they are a single one. When I said the principal and teacher, it means the person who is the principal, he is teacher also. Every principal is teacher, as you know. So here we are not talking that one is principal and another is teacher. No, the principal is himself a teacher. But when I add two determiners with two different subjects, the principal and the teacher, so here we are talking to different persons. One person is principal and another is teacher. That is why in this sentence I have used plural verb. So whenever in any sentence, if you have two subjects and one subject is added by a determiner and another is without determiner, you should understand that this is a singular one and verb must be singular. But when there are two subjects and both are added by different determiners or the same determiners maybe, but they must be added by determiners, it means they are two different persons, two different objects maybe, and your verb must be plural. I hope you have understood. I am giving you one example. Example I have already given you. I am giving you question. You will solve it. My cousin and guide. My cousin and guide. Guide you know very well. Blank. Waiting for me. Verb will be singular or plural. Please tell me. My cousin and guide. Blank. Waiting for me. Tell me verb will be singular or plural. Ayushi has already replied. Singular Vaishnavi. Very good. Hmm. Saurav has also written singular. Quite right. Chiragdeep has also answered. Deepsita. Very good. Ansita. My cousin and guide is waiting for me. Why? Because with cousin I have added a determiner my. But with guide I have not added any determiners. It means the person who is my cousin, he is guide also. Very good. If I had said my cousin and my guide blank waiting for me, what would you have replied? This is the next sentence. My cousin and my guide. Chiragdeep has replied plural verb. Deepsikha, Vaishnavi, very good. Ayushi are. Very good, very good. So now you have understood the rule very well. One more, one more. A black and white cow A black and white cow, blank, grazing in the field. Supply the verb. A black and white cow grazing in the field. Chiragdeep has answered. Dipsika, very good. Singular verb. Vaishnavi, singular verb. Very good. Good, good. Ansita, singular verb. Saurabh, singular verb. Good. Okay. If I say a black and a white cow, a black and a white cow, blank, grazing in the field. Plural. Good. Dipsika, Vaishnavi, plural. Chiragdeep, plural verb. Very good. Sanvil Raja, plural. Good. It means you all have understood the rule. Nice. So these are the very important rules which help us in making our sentences correct, and especially while solving the problem of error or omission. They are much helpful. Okay, let us see the next rule. When there are when there are some subjects which have two parts, you must have seen there are some subjects which have two parts and they can't be isolated. They can't be isolated means that it can be isolated, but after isolation there will be no use of that. मतलब वो अपने रूप से बिल्कुल परिवर्तित हो जाए. So such type of objects are always considered plural and they take plural verb. There are so many examples of that. For example, socks, shoes, spectacles, goggles, pilers, tongs, trousers. You will see that all these objects have two parts and they can't be isolated. If you isolate, they will be of no use. So they must be considered plural one and they should take plural one. For example, your goggles are new. You can't say your goggles is new. Your shoes, your shoes, blank, been stolen. What verb will be supplied here? Your shoes, blank, been stolen. Chirag Deep. He has answered. Very good. Your answer is correct. Deep Sikha, why have you written singular verb? What I told you, these are the objects which have two parts and they are considered plural subjects. So verbs should also be plural. Yes, Saurabh, good. Plural verb. Your shoes have been stolen. Your shoes have been stolen. ठीक है, sorry. Okay, well. Yes, plural. But when they are added by a pair of, when they are added by a pair of, they become singular. Your shoes have been stolen, but a pair of shoes has been stolen. Now verb will be singular. Why? Because it has been added by a pair of. A pair of when comes before a subject of such type of subject, subject becomes singular. A pair of trousers, a pair of trousers, blank, bought yesterday. Supply the verb. A pair of trousers, blank. Yes, Vaishnavi has already replied. IOC is, but I said bought yesterday. This is in past tense. So is should not be there. What should be there? Was. Yes, Chiragdeep, your answer is quite correct. IOC, your answer is also correct. Was. A pair of trousers was bought yesterday. Very good. So I hope you have understood this rule also.